Kehoe into the net, point USC. Diane Copenhagen serving. Waller. Now Barboza. Hilgren's got it. They'll look to Geisen. Jessica with the kill cross court.
And it looked like Geisen was taking Dunning's advice that time, reaching high, hitting into that corner. You have so much more court to hit at diagonally that way, almost 45 feet versus 30 down the line.
Another tough serve from Copenhagen. Back row, Kleinman with the crush. Gerard, no. Copenhagen out of the back, and it's going to go wide.
Wow, Copenhagen's really turning it on there. Starting it with the nice serve, getting a bad pass from Barboza.
USC has taken 5 of the last 6 points to open this thing up. And they are looking strong here in the 4th. Back here at the national semifinals in Sacramento, 18-13 USC here in game 4, trying to force a game 5 to decide who moves on to the finals.
And you notice Akinradwo is out. This is the time any opponent wants to run points against Stanford, is when she's off the floor, because she's been hitting almost 700 since the end of game 1, hitting 682.
Carrico looks to Kachor. Barboza. Copenhagen is there defensively. And pushed over by Kachor. Found the empty spot on the Stanford side.
Between the senior Kehoe and the junior Waller, very surprising that that ball would fall. Somebody's got to make a move for that.
20th kill for Asha. Barboza. They've kept her quiet so far in game 4, and Carrico with a good decision.
Risky one, though. That shouldn't fall. Stanford twice now letting soft, free balls fall in the middle of 4 or 5 players.
Tough serving continues for USC. Kehoe to Gerard, and the facial on Hildren.
Boy, remember that point if Stanford comes back to win. USC serving so tough there. Had everything going, but almost lost the joust. Stanford gets another shot at it. Rips the ball off Hildren. Looked like it got her right on the chin.
Alex Fisher now has come on for Stanford, number 5. Kehoe goes right back to Gerard. Hildren underneath it. Kleinman able to save it. Barboza out of the back and long.
Barboza's had a few hitting errors. That one, the crowd was actually protesting that. That might have been in.
Carrico, the backside, Kachor with the tip. Kleinman. That one's long.
And that was definitely long, but Stanford doing a nice job not letting Kachor get out of trouble with that soft tip shot. Giving Kleinman the swing, but she hits it out for the point. What an up.
Wow. Carrico kept it alive. Kleinman. Carrico again with a hand on it. Dyson's tip, no. Barboza off the net. And nobody over at the bench to try and keep it alive.
Carrico made 2 incredible plays. Actually, that was the easiest one of the 3 to make, but it goes down. Wow, that first one from Kleinman, I can't believe Carrico came up with that. That was a shot.
It's a 10-3 run right now for USC. Gerard able to get to it, and then Kehoe into the net.
And that's that play we saw before where Ailes is out. The libero is out. USC tips toward Gerard, the middle blocker, who only stays in to serve and play a little defense on that one play. They get the point. Trouble for USC now, though. Akinradwo back in the front row.
She returns for Stanford. Let's see if they'll go right to her. Kleinman instead, and she's blocked. Kocher alongside Johansson. Southern Cal in control in the fourth.
Normally, Kleinman will hit that really sharp angle. She tries to turn it back, but turns it right into the middle of the block, and Kocher's over there. That's a tough one. Kocher at 6'4", a solid blocker.
We are at the national semifinals coming up tonight at 11:30 Eastern on ESPNU. Our second matchup with Penn State and California. The winners will face off on ESPN2 Saturday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. Stanford with 7 hitting errors here in game 4. And then coming up next, we'll face the winner of this one. The Cal Bears and Rich Fuller here for the first time ever. They'll take on Penn State, a team that finished up the year ranked #1 in the nation with some big hitters up front for the Nittany Lions. A lot of power. They have been unchallenged thus far in the NCAA tournament, rolling in to the national semis. For the Cal Bears, a chance to almost play at home here at Arco Arena.
Very little travel for Cal, but a whole lot of... They're in the first 4 matches that Penn State played, all on Penn State's home floor, so this is their first travel of the whole tournament. Penn State has yet to lose a game, let alone a match.
See some Nebraska fans, hands in their heads. They were hoping that their Huskers would be here, and a stunning upset by Cal in the region final at Wisconsin. And the defending champion Nebraska Huskers don't get a chance to come back and repeat.
And the stunning thing about it was 3-0. Yep. I would have expected at least for Nebraska to take a game, but those 2 outside hitters for Cal, very tough for Nebraska to stop. They never were able to slow them down.
Kocher. Kehoe wins that joust at the net, point Stanford.
Well, one of the things you have to keep track of when you're at the net is remembering where Kehoe is. If she is in the front row, she can jump up and try to block you when you hit the overpass, and that's what happened there. Johansson getting blocked. Didn't have a free net to swing on.
Carrico to Kocher.
And that's a good choice because Kehoe didn't come in as a third blocker there. The open spot on the court is for Kocher to hit it back to her left. If she hit it to her right, she's got that huge Kleinman and Akinradua block.
Tremendous swing in SC's favor midway through game 4. Copenhagen and a net violation against Stanford.
Copenhagen taking some nice swings there, but that play really started with Hillgren taking the ball literally 2 inches from the floor and keeping it alive off Kleinman.
Service error from Urango. That's a couple for her in the match. Kleinman, Stanford looking for a big rally. Kocher.
And that was a much safer pass by Hillgren that time. You notice it was off the net, almost to the 10-foot line, but at least she gives her setter, Taylor Carrico, something to work with.
If we go to a game 5, we continue rally scoring. It becomes 1st to 15 must win by 2. Jessica Fishburne is checked into the game. Copenhagen into the antenna, trying to block Akinradua. Gabby Ellis will serve. And the error. Stanford in trouble late in the 4th. And Southern Cal, boy, they got to be licking their chops, thinking this is right where we wanted them. We live for game 5. Barboza, no. Carrico to Kocher out of the back. Quick center in the middle, no. Kehoe's looking to Barboza. No touch. Point SC. Stanford led 12-11 midway through this game. And it has been all Southern Cal since. Double contact called on SC on their first of many game points. Kehoe will serve for the Cardinal. Cacho. Double contact on Stanford.